So I'm gonna do a YouTube video today. Hi, how are you doing? My name is Averi motherfucking Blunt. Subscribe, watch this shit, like my shit. Make sure you turn on your post notifications and get into this judge because I'm probably gonna be doing this a lot more. So today I want to talk about some shit that's really been bothering me today. I don't really do YouTube videos. I don't really make content, and I really don't feel comfortable doing this because I have anxiety like a motherfucker. And when I'm not my persona, my rap persona, I sometimes have a hard time connecting with myself on social media. Not by myself. Like, I'm good by my fucking self, but like putting me on social media is weird for me. I haven't done it in so long, and I don't really do it that often, that it can sometimes be a little weird for me. But aside from that, that's not what I'm talking about today. What I want to talk about today is I've been doing music for 6 years. Just a little info. I have edited, cut, produced, and recorded, played around with music since I was little. My sister was a gymnast, and her gymnastics friends that she would compete with or that went to the same gym as her, they would need floor music cut for their floor routines, and I would cut the music for that. They would hand me songs, I'd cut them, remix them, or do whatever I could to them, with the little bit of knowledge that I had. I was using programs like Audacity and like simple stuff to like do that. As I got older, I went through many different forms of performing and stuff. I did acting in theater. I was a dancer turned choreographer and dancer all the way from 8 up until about 17 years. I have truly done it all. I have done it all, dabbled in everything, done everything that I could as far as being artistic. Once I found the arts, I knew that was what I was. I knew I was an artist.
What the fuck is that?
And I think I've always been this person where I knew I had a creative mind that was coming from a perspective that not a lot of people would understand, understood, or had. And I still have that to this day. When I decided to start doing music was when I first got a MacBook. My grandfather bought me a MacBook as a present. I got some Monster DNA headphones that had a little audio speaker on the side of it. And I started to record raps through that speaker into my computer, just off of some stolen beats off the internet or whatever. And I started uploading them to SoundCloud. Probably not legal. I started uploading them to SoundCloud, and I started making albums from the jump. I would just start finding beats, spitting on them, putting out albums, and it was like nonstop. If you go on my SoundCloud now, they're still there. It was nonstop, and I knew I could rap. I always knew I could rap. The moment Nicki Minaj came out and I started rapping some of her songs, or I was obsessed with Missy Elliott, Busta Rhymes, and I could rap like them. I could hold my own. The flow, the cadence, everything, just from being a dancer and everything, I always had an understanding of rhythm and flow and cadence and beat. I always had an understanding of it. And from making music, everything, I knew that I could rap. What I didn't know is that I could write. I didn't know that I could write as well as I rap. And that was something that came over time. And 6 years later, I have to honestly say I never thought I would be here today. There's plenty of places and stages in my life that I honestly thought I would never reach. And where I am today, I thought I would never be here. I am about to finish up my last 2 classes of this summer quarter. I have already walked graduation, and I am graduated with a bachelor's degree in sound design and a minor's degree in music production from the Savannah College of Art and Design. And I am 6 years deep into a music career that I have built off my own back with the financial support from my mother, father, my own money that I've made, and my grandfather. And I am so grateful for being able to do some of the things that I do and for being able to showcase my talents the way that I can. I think that I don't really express myself as much as I should. I think I don't really show off me. as often as I show off Avery. And I think a lot of people don't have the understanding that Avery has been created by one person. And I am Avery. Although I talk about Avery in this video as like an alter ego, I am Avery, very much so Avery. Don't get it twisted. Everything that you hear comes out of this mouth. Everything that you see is this body. And I think it's what's interesting is that I do sort of have a mask up. Avery is my superhero, you know, that I have up that protects me from bullshit and the day-to-day. It is what's most important to me. And it is, Avery is when I feel untouchable. When I'm Avery, when I'm dressed up as Avery, I feel fucking untouchable. And to know that that's me, to know when I look at an image of Avery, when I look at the things that I've produced, it does blow my mind. It blows my mind, and it also blows my mind that because I'm gay, because I'm queer, because I am biracial, because I am coming from a family that is not knowledgeable of music, that's not knowledgeable of the industry, and I have had to do so much of this off my own back because I am independent. It is hard. And there's a likelihood that all of this talent may go to waste. But the truth of it is, I got on here today because I was on Instagram. And Instagram has been pissing me off lately. So much has been pissing me off lately. And it's because when I go on there and when I promote, when I am posting my content and things, I'm not seeing interaction on my post. When I post on my Insta story, I'm seeing all this interaction. I'm seeing all these people watching, like double the amount of what I'm getting in likes. I'm seeing double, sometimes triple the amount of what I'm getting in likes. I'm seeing watching my story. And they all follow me. No interaction on my post. People don't pay attention. And it's interesting because I don't necessarily know why, but I mean, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Avery is definitely something that I believe belongs somewhere in the mainstream because the persona is such a positive influence on me. And I know that it has done so much positive for people. I do get messages of people saying that I've inspired them. I do get messages from people telling me that, you know, to keep going and that I mean so much to them and that they appreciate the work I do and that they think I'm sickening and that they think this is that whatever. And all of those messages mean the world to me. And to anyone that's ever messaged me something like that, thank you so much. You literally don't know how much that means to me and how that keeps me going. But what I want to say is that I have a lot of haters, and I have had haters since, and when I talk about haters, I mean, I have had a fuck ton of haters. Like, y'all don't even know. Some of you bitches could not survive going a day with the amount of haters that I have. I have always been used to people not liking me. I've always been used to people not supporting me. And it is the reason why I keep going. I have a drive in me that tells me I'm going to do this no matter what, because anything that ever brought me joy came from a place of me simply doing it for myself. And when I started doing that, like, everything changed. This wasn't meant to be a depressing video by any means. It was just sort of a little let you in on who I am. I'll be very fucking real with you. I'm a motherfucking Gemini sun. My ascendant is in Virgo, and my motherfucking moon is in Pisces. So if you at all motherfucking know why I'm sitting here sad and discombobulated and acting all pessimistic, bitch, it's because I've got that motherfucking moon in Pisces, bitch. So don't judge me, ho. And the Gemini motherfucking don't help either. because that wisdom come into play. And then I be over motherfucking analyzing everything. I be like, the fuck? And then I be indecisive and shit because I be like, the fuck? Bitch, this Gemini shit got me flip-flopping like, and I'm like, but what the fuck ever. It'll be okay. I'm fine. Just wanted to let y'all in. If y'all like this video, let me the fuck know. Like I said, give it a thumbs up, share the shit, whatever. If you relate, comment. Let me know, bitch. But I will be posting more. And don't forget, just because I'm having a day like this doesn't mean you won't see more Avery. Ah.